All right, we are back at it again with some more pack openings. We're doing 2 Aether Drift, Murders of Karlov Manor, and a Secrets of Strixhaven. The main chase for me at the moment is in Murders, still shooting for that Dalnay Streetwise Lookout. We're almost all the way through this box. Let's see, we have... Oh, that's Phyrexia. We have 4 packs left, so 5 total, counting the one we're opening today. Let's see if we can get lucky. We'll start with Aether. We'll do Strixhaven last. I like to open the newer sets at the end. Alright, so let's get into it. We've pulled the Aether Spark and a couple, I think they're Verge lands. So pulled some decent stuff out of here. Got the box for like $80, so no real complaints. Not the best set, but still entertaining. Keen Buccaneer, Daring Mechanic, looks like Mario, it always cracks me up. Goblin Surveyor, there we go. Grim Javelineer, Hazard of the Dunes, Nimble Thopterist, Wreckage Wickerfolk, Tune Up, Tyrox Saurid Tyrant, Roadside Blowout, River Churn Merchant, or Monument, sorry. And that is the rare. Oh, it's just double rare. Man, I'm jumping ahead. Okay, got thrown off there. Okay, River Churn Monument. Artifact, 1 and tap. Any number of target players each mail 2 cards. Each of them puts the top 2 cards of the library into the graveyard. Oh yeah, that's mailing. Okay. Exhaust 2 and 2 blue. Tap. Any number of target players each mail cards equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. So just a mill machine. Okay. Then, of course, at the end, we will check out the rares and mythics and see what their market prices currently are, because I'm just curious. All right, Zahur, Glory's Past, Legendary Creature, Zombie Cat Warrior. Start your engines. It's all about that speed mechanic. Sacrifice another creature, Surveil 1, activate only once each turn. Max speed, whenever a non-token creature you control dies. Create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. And then we've got a foil Embalmed Ascendant. And then a foil Dismal Backwater. Then a Goblin and a Thopter. So nothing too insane from Aether. On to Karlov. Fingers crossed for that Dalnay. And let's get these in order. Out looking at what the rare is. So Dalnay is not even a mythic. Dalnay is just a rare. Gravestone Strider, that's like a $40 or $50 rare. Novus Inspector, Cerebral Confiscation, Dramatic Accusation, Goblin Mask Maker. They went this way. Thinking Cap, Curious Inquiry, Exit Specialist, Case File Auditor, and Cryptex Artifact. Collect evidence. There we go. Collect evidence 3, add 1 mana of any color, put an unlock counter on Cryptex. Select evidence 3, exile cards with total mana value 3 or greater from your graveyard. Sacrifice Cryptex, Surveil 3, then draw 3 cards. Activate only if Cryptex has 5 or more unlock counters on it. It's interesting. Forensic Gadgeteer. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, investigate. Activate abilities of artifacts you control cost 1 less to activate. This effect can reduce the mana in that cost to less than 1 mana. That's pretty cool. For artifacts especially, obviously. Presumed Dead. It's a foil. And then we've got a nice mountain. Do like the lands in this set. Vaja Fenstalker. And an ad. So no Delnay Streetwise Lookout. Yet again, another day has passed. Another failure. All right, Aether Drift again. Let's see if we can pull another Verge land. We've got Starting Column, Streaking Oil Gorger, Beast Rider Vanguard, Gear Seeker Serpent, Lotus Guard Disciple, Gilded Goda, Skybox Fairy, Marshall's Pathcruiser, Fang Guardian, Embalmed Ascendant, Country Roads, Take Me Home, and Mindspring Merfolk. Exhaust, X and 2 blue, tap, draw X cards, put a +1/+1 counter on each merfolk creature you control. Huh. Kind of cool. Marshall's Pathcruiser. Islands. Elephant token. Insect token. Alright. Today might be a bust. On to Strixhaven. Strixhaven, this box has been really weird. I pulled some Emerituses and some crazy good cards the first 7 packs I opened, and it has been absolutely dead from that point on. Like, they were really good cards. They made the box worth it, but like, it's made opening up every other pack just it's kind of sad. There's been nothing. Follow the Lumerettes, so I'm hoping for a little change, obviously. Wander Off, Dig Site Inventory, Hydro Channeler, Bogwater Lumerette, Spirit Mascot, Old Growth Educator, Fractal Anomaly, Emil Vastland's Roamer, a Tom Bomb in the chat, and then Petrified Hamlet, another land rare card. That's the other thing. The last like 10 openings, the main hits I've gotten have been land cards. So like nothing. I mean, land cards are great. And don't get me wrong, but like it'd be nice to get like a creature card or an enchantment or something. When this land enters, choose a land card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. Lands with the chosen name have tap, add just a regular, and then tap, add a regular. Okay. So Petrified is like you're basically taking a land card of an opponent out of the game. It's interesting. Ooh, double rare. Moment of Reckoning. Choose up to 4. You may choose the same mode more than once. Destroy target non-land permanent. Return target non-land permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, it costs a lot, but you can do those 2 things up to 4 times. Either of those 2 things, yes. And then the Mythical Archive is Knockout Maneuver. Was really looking for that Force of Will, but oh, look at that. In the showcase art, I believe, too, or at least borderless, a foil rare Wild Growth Archaic. Trample, Reach, Converge. This creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. Whenever you cast a creature spell, that creature enters with X additional +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast it. That's pretty cool. That's just a cool looking card. I'll put that right there. It's nice and shiny. Alright, Form of Amity is the land card, and then we have a Fractal token and a Pest token. Alright, as always, we'll take these. We are going to do this one last because it's so pretty. And then we'll also do that Petrified Hamlet, because I'm pretty sure that's worth a little something. And everything else will just kind of go in order. We'll we'll do the Aether Drift first, because we know that those probably won't be worth as much. Hopefully our focus will stay with us today. The camera's been, I don't want to say, especially when there's other cards behind, it keeps trying to focus on the other cards. All right, so let's go Mindspring Merfolk, boot up the old app. That is a 54-cent card, which isn't bad for Aether Drift. It's not too shabby. Then we'll do Zahur Glory's Past. That is a 17-cent card. That's more like Aether Drift. Then we've got Riverturn Monument. Hey, that's not too bad. A $2.69 card. That is actually a pretty good hit for Aether Drift. So we'll put that to the side. That is currently in the lead. Then we will do Cryptex, which has an interesting ability. That is a 17-cent card. Alright, on to Forensic Gadgeteer, which really helps if you are running a lot of artifacts. That is a, let's see, $2.21. So not bad. So we got basically like two $2 cards. Not too shabby. On to Moment of Reckoning, which is a cool looking card. Won't deny that. And it does some cool things. Like that price, that's 7 mana cost is steep. That is a 58-cent card. So nothing crazy there. And then the Petrified Hamlet, basically you are affecting someone else's land and kind of not necessarily taking it out of the game, but really kind of restricting what it can do, which is a cool idea. I like that. That is a 67-cent card. So not as good as I thought it was going to be. And then Wildgrowth Archaic. Interesting card. I mean, it's a pretty card. Not sure if it will be worth much or not. Okay, Wildgrowth Archaic, borderless, and a foil is $1.47. So we got two $2 cards and $1.47. But hey, at least it's not huge land hits, I guess. Got my wish there. But not a crazy night of hits. Definitely had better. But still not bad. And as always, another night of opening cards is a good night. So, all right, that's it for today. Till next time, check y'all later.